Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the beautiful Duler Stadium. It's a hot afternoon here, and we are here for match number 19, FC Goa versus Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. FC Goa coming off a fantastic win against Tempo Sports Club, whereas Velsao is on a dry patch at the moment. There we see FC Goa. Important match for them again today. They beat the big guns, Tempo, but you don't want to lose to the bottom dwellers, Velsao Sports Club. Velsao would be looking to climb the ladder.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again for the Selvel Goa Professional League 2020-21 series. After a short break, we are back at the Duler Stadium, and today is a big kickoff between the FC Goa versus Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. And I have with me to speak for their kickoff against their opponent. I have with me Degi Cardozo, the head coach of FC Goa. First of all, after a win, coming back after a long break, how do you feel?
We feel good, Our squad is getting stronger. We have Romeo who is come down, and after 2 weeks of training, he's doing well. Hope so. We make him, give him more time in the game, and he's ready for the next competition.
There must be a lot of pressure and also enthusiasm to make Romeo start. So is Romeo starting first of all?
No, he's not going to start because he just got in here. We have to protect him. He has to be physically fit and also mentally, I feel. So he was doing well in the training, and hopefully he'll be, he might get a time to play maybe in the second half. Maybe.
All right, my last question: how do you take your opponent for today?
I've seen them play, even though they are in the bottom of the table, but they play some good football, and we are not going to take them lightly, even they want to win, whichever team plays versus FC Goa, they want to give their best.
Thank you so much, Degi. We'll see you in the post-match. So that was Degi Cardozo of FC Goa. We'll go on the other side to see what Velsao has to say as they take on FC Goa here.
Interesting words there from the coach, Degi Cardozo. He has a big name on his hand today. Romeo Fernandez coming back into the squad, but he is on the substitute list. And here's the first 11 for FC Goa. Dishankun Kalika is coming into the squad today. Lalman Gai Sanga is captaining. Brison Dubin Fernandez, Brian Faria, Kapil Hoble, Christy Davis, Delton Colasso, Antonio Da Silva, Wasim Namdar, Ivan Costa, and Lalrem Ruata, coached by the man he just heard, Degi Cardozo. We see Velsao Sports Club now warming up. Like we heard from Degi Cardozo, they might be the bottom dwellers, but you cannot take any team lightly in the Goa Professional League. They will be reeling under pressure right now, but
yes, after speaking to FC Goa, I have with me the head coach of Velsao Sports Club over here. First of all, so after a long break, Velsao is back on action, and that too against FC Goa. So how do you take this match personally?
Yeah, personally it'll be a challenge because they are one of the better teams in the league right now, and they have a good youth system, so they have a lot of quality players coming up from the system. But we had enough of time to practice, and since technology is available, we have analyzed their game, and let's see.
So are there any major changes, because FC Goa has also signed a new key player, that is Romeo Fernandez, who's played ISL, and also now what are changes have you made for this special match over here?
We have actually not considered him because he was just signed yesterday, and we had started our preparations much before that. So we will see as he comes in, or whether he's starting, I don't know at the moment. But as he comes, we will see. But they have other quality players too.
Thank you so much, coach. Wish you all the best. We'll see you in the post-match. So that was the coach of Velsao Sports Class. We'll see you in next couple of minutes for the big kickoff at the Duler Stadium here in Goa.
Fighting words there from Jude Barreto. They are not going to give it anything that's going to come in light for FC Goa, and this is the first 11 for Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. Umesh Pujar, Peter Carvalho, Savlon Cardozo, Ronil Azevedo, Ganesh Thakur coming back into the first 11, Rohan Rodriguez, Brian Mascarenas, Cheslai Moniz, Klusner Pereira, Presley Mascarenas, the captain, and Daryl Silva also coming into the first 11 today, coached by Jude Pareto. And the points table as it stands as of now. Salgaonkar still topping, 3 wins from 3, yet to concede 9 points. And we have FC Goa in 4th position, 2 wins, 6 points, and Velsao in 11th position on 1 point. FC Goa will be looking to keep in touch with Salgaonkar FC, the runaway leaders at the moment, to put some pressure on the green and white brigade. And Velsao on the other hand would be looking to get off that relegation zone. And we're all set at the Duler Stadium. The referees and the ball boys leading the two teams out. Important match in the scheme of things in the Selvel Goa Professional League. The young Papuya Lalman Kaisanga leading the FC Goa team today. What a big name signing that they have made yesterday, FC Goa. Romeo Fernandez coming into the team. Absolutely fantastic. What a moral boosting signing that could be for FC Goa. Having played in the ISL, the I-League and the big clubs. The referees for today: Deepraj Damodar Sangelkar, Roshan Pendekar, Barakat Khan, Milagres Fernandez. And we see the final huddle from Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. They'll be really looking to turn the tables on FC Goa and climb up that ladder. But FC Goa are here and they mean business. They want to keep touch with Salgaonkar, the table toppers at the moment. They want to retain that title that they won back in 2018. And the signing of Romeo Fernandez clearly makes a statement that they are here and they mean business. There's Dylan De Silva. What a fantastic game against Dempo. Made 3 crucial saves to keep Dempo at bay. In the final 10 minutes where Dempo put real intense pressure on FC Goa and was pressing for the equalizer. Velsao to start proceedings. Just waiting for the referee to blow his whistle. We're back here after a short break in the Selvel Goa Professional League. Gearing up for a riveting month of football. A crucial month of football, and the referee blows his whistle and Velsao Sports and Cultural Club start the proceedings. Is Ganesh Thakur winning the ball in midfield early on. Kapil Hoble put in a good shift against Dempo Sports Club. And there's Peter Carvalho for Velsao. Peter Carvalho, the veteran in Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. Here's Ronald. It's a good change of wings. And then Umesh Pujar puts it up. And Breeson plays it back to Brian Faria. And Ivan Costa takes the throw in. But Velsao back in possession with Klusner back to his goalkeeper, Presley Mascarenas. Presley to Peter Carvalho. Peter again goes long. Looking this time for Josly. I beg your pardon, Jesloy. Jesloy Moniz putting the FC Goa under pressure early on. Early corner kick. Throw in, I beg your pardon, for Velsao, and that's Scrappy. Duel in the box, and again very uncannily cleared away by Lalrem Rata. And this is Umesh Pujar to take the throw in. And that's a long throw in it and headed straight into Dylan De Silva's hands. Interesting start from Velsao Sports Club, trying to surprise FC Goa. We heard from their coach Jude Barreto that thanks to technology nowadays that they do have the opportunity to analyze the opposition team, and that definitely helps practice tactics and strategize accordingly. But here's Delton Colasso. This is very influential in the last match against Dempo Sports Club, using his pace against a slightly slow Dempo defense. But we've seen his pace can put the best of defenses under pressure. Delton Colasso, Wasim Inamdar. But this is an early chance. Kapil Hoble. That was a great pass. That was a reverse ball from Breeson for Kapil Hoble, who makes the run. He turns and takes the right footed shot at the first post, but Presley Mascarenas up to the task, saves it at his first post, and this is a corner for FC Goa, the first of the match, and Dishang takes it, but a wayward corner at the get, and Velsao will win the free kick. Presley plays it to Peter Carvalho, and Peter goes long. That's a good change of pace from Daryl Silva. That's a great cross in, but no one, and that's a chance. That's half a chance for Rohan Rodriguez, the young lad who's come in for Velsao today. It's been an interesting start to the game so far. Velsao have shown in these first 5 minutes that they're going to push this FC Goa team and they're going to attack them. But here's a beautiful change from Breeson. Great interchange of passes, but Kapil Hoble cannot get to that before the ball crosses the touchline. Here's Peter. Plays it to Umesh Pujar. But straight to Papuya. And that's a foul by Wasim Inamdar on Peter. Saul smiles, Wasim Inamdar. He'll fancy his chances today. It'll be an interesting duel. The experienced Peter Carvalho against the young and fast Wasim Inamdar. Here's the young lad Wasim Inamdar, the pacey forward. Christy Davis gives the ball away. Back with Kluzna Pereira. Kluzna hooks it up, but Ivan Costa wins the throw-in for FC Goa. Thrown in, and this is a chance. Looking for a foul, but the referee waves it off. Here's Ganesh Thakur, and Ganesh Thakur wins the foul. 3 FC Goa players converging on Ganesh Thakur over there. Foul by Christy Davis. Here's Daryl Silva still going, but Brian Faria puts the leg in. Early possession here for Velsao. They definitely have a plan to counter this impressive FC Goa side, which beat Dempo in their last match. It's a throw in for Velsao, and here's Ronald to Ganesh Thakur, back to Kluzna. Plays to Peter. Peter goes long again, looking for Jesloy, and Jesloy on the chase, but Dylan De Silva comes up and cleanly collects it. And Brian Faria gets the roll in from Dylan and plays it square to Papuya. Here's Dishank. Playing it square at the moment, FC Goa. Here's Brian. Brian goes long, and that's a good ball from Brian, but Presley Mascarenas again coming off his line and clearing the ball. Good anticipation from the captain. But that was a great switch from Brian Faria. Savlon Cardozo does well to keep it in. Can he put in a good cross? But very wayward from Savlon Cardozo. He had a good chance to have a run at Ivan Costa, but decided to cross it in early. But unfortunately for him, it was slightly wayward, and Brian Faria picks up the ball from defense. Moving forward. Again, a beautiful ball to Lalrem Ruata. I beg your pardon, that was Ivan Costa, but who couldn't control the ball really. Ivan Costa on the overlap, playing at the right back position today. Shows that these young lads from FC Goa are a very versatile young batch of footballers. Long throw in from Brian Mascarenas, but Breeson picks up the ball in midfield and plays it square and back to Papuya, who plays it back to Dylan De Silva. Here's Breeson again. Breeson moving around with the ball. Here's Papuya, the young man from Mizoram, leading the FC Goa reserves team today. Here's Presley Mascarenhas hooking it up long. The high foot there, Lal Ramrata, but the referee waves play on, and this is good interchange. But FC Goa intercepts it nicely, and this is space for Kapil Hoble, who tries to go forward but brilliantly tackled by Klusna Pereira. Umesh Pujar to Peter Carvalho. Can't keep that in. Delton Colasso. Umesh Pujar takes the long throw in. And Jess Limoni is over there shielding the ball off, trying to shield the ball off from Papuya, but wins the throw in. It's going to be a long throw in again from Velsao Sports Club. We've seen quite a few of them from Umesh Pujar, and that's another flicked on header and eventually cleared by Lal Ramrata. Pushing them back, FC Goa. But back in possession, but giving it away cheaply over there, Velsao Sports and Culture Club. Switches it unorthodoxly to Delton Colasso. Here's the pacey winger. Deep into zone half. Lalrem just playing it square with his defense. And this Papuya. Stishank to Papuya. Here's Delton Colasso trying to use his pace again, but giving the ball away. In a dangerous position, Ganesh Thakur moving forward, and that's a good ball to Jesloy. This is a good chance. It falls. This is a great chance, and what a save that is from Dylan De Silva. But what a chance for Rohan Rodriguez to mark his place in the squad with a goal. Look at this change from Jesloy. Rohan does very well, but I beg your pardon, that was Brian Faria with the block, not Dylan De Silva. What a great block that is from Brian. What a chance for Velsao to completely turn the odds around on FC Goa at the moment. This Christy Davis with the header, and Umesh Pujar wins the foul against Delton Colasso. Here's Umesh Pujar. Switches it to the left to Brian Mascarenhas. Savlon Cardozo. Good control shown from Ganesh Thakur, and plays a good ball to Jesloy. To Savlon Cardozo. Savlon with a good ball in, but collected by Dylan De Silva. This is an impressive start from the young Velsao team. The opening 15 minutes in terms of chances certainly have belonged to Velsao. That's a beautiful switch. Looking for Delton Colasso. Yes, Delton against Umesh Pujar. It'll be a big battle down that left wing. Delton versus Umesh Pujar, but what a cross ball that is but straight to keeper. Kapil Hoble was the one darting in from the right. Yes, Ganesh Thakur just slowing things down, playing it long to Rohan Rodriguez. Zumesh Pujar. Peter Carvalho. Peter to Rohan, but Rohan gives it away. Breeson plays it to Dishank. Here's Lalrem. There's Ivan to Lalrem. It's good work from Brian. Breeson. Under pressure. Plays it back to the goalkeeper. Papuya now coming away with the ball. Playing short amongst themselves. Just taking the pressure off and slowing things down. Here's Lalrem. Ivan Costa. Looking for Kapil Hoble there, but Kapil just running offside over there. Yes. Right in front of the referee's nose. Throw in for Velsao. Klusner Pereira to take it. I beg your pardon, that's a free kick for the offside on Kapil Hoble, and the free kick is taken by Klusner. Brian heads it. Ronald plays it back to Klusner. Now it's Presley, who's hardly have anything to do so far. Peter now again plays it long. It's a dangerous ball there from Papuya, putting Dylan Da Silva under considerable pressure. Savlon to Ganesh Thakur to Brian Mascarenas. Peter moving forward with the ball. Peter Carvalho. Rohan Rodriguez loses it and back straight with Papuya for FC Goa. Brian. Breeson being chased down by Ganesh Thakur. What a ball that is on the right hand side to Kapil Hoble from Breeson. Kapil tries to put that cross in, but deflects up and still in play. Velsao come away with possession. That's a good layoff, but given away eventually. This is Papuya. Christy Davis to Ivan Costa. Breeson. Again a wonderful switch from Breeson. Dishang there. But Umesh Pujar does a good job of tracking the run from Dishang. It's a poor ball from Daryl. Breeson. Every time he's had the ball, Breeson, he's tried to switch it right and left, and with almost perfect accuracy. Here's Dishank. Dishang puts in a good ball, and Presley comes out and punches the ball away, but it's still pressure. Christy Davis picks up the ball. Here's Delton Colasso, and that's the shot in, but well defended in the end by Velsao. There's Lalrem playing it to Dishang. Presley out there clearing the ball. Good cross there from Dishang, coming in place of Romeo Fernandez today. Christie winning the header. This is Papuya. It's a good chance. Daryl again. Here's Rohan Rodriguez. Dishang defends well over there, and this is Delton Colasso. To Lalrem. To Delton. This is good play from Delton and Lalrem. Beautiful positioning. Dishang goes for the long one, and that's a disappointing ball after that beautiful build up, but Preeson has been a very busy man in midfield today. But so far so good for Velsao. Finished 11th last time around with 15 points. Velsao Sports and Cultural Club got promoted in 2018. Jude Barreto has been appointed this time around. Peter Carvalho has been signed from Sporting Club de Goa to strengthen the heart of defence for Velsao. Brian Mascarenhas and Ganesh Thakur have all been signed from Churchill Brothers. And Klusner John is really a man to watch out for, this time in the heart of defence for Velsao. Even though they've just got 1 point on the table at the moment, there have been some players who've been very impressive in their performances. Here's the man from Sporting Club de Goa, Peter Carvalho. Umesh Pujar. Umesh plays it long. Here's Breeson playing it to Christie. Christie tries to thread it through, but Wasim Inamdar is in an offside position. We have free kick for Velsao. Presley just taking his time now with the free kick. Presley plays it square to Peter. Klusner Pereira, who got a pulled hamstring last game around, but the short break did help him recover. Here's Papuya. Plays it long, looking for Dishang. And that is Lalrem, or that is a free kick for FC Goa. Peter Carvalho is not happy there. There's the header from Dishang. And Kapil Hoble came in over there, took the touch and won the free kick. Setting up his wall, Presley Mascarenhas. Dishank standing over the free kick. He's known to have a good left foot, Dishank. That's a good ball in again, but Papuya's header deflects off and is cleared eventually by Velsao. Runs back Dishank to take the throw in. Dylan De Silva plays it square. Lalrem. Here's Peter Carvalho picking up the ball for Velsao Sports and Culture Club in defence. Here's Rohan Rodriguez. Umesh Pujar wins the throw-in. Has been a very bright spot for Velsao Sports and Culture Club. Umesh Pujar has done a very good job at right back. And this is Ganesh Thakur to Umesh Pujar. Tries to cross it in, but not enough bodies in the box. Here's Breeson playing it wide again, looking for Delton Colasso, but slightly overcooked, and the ball goes out for a throw-in for Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. Foul FC Goa's way. There we see that action replay. There's an unfortunate incident over there. Papuya is on the ground, the captain for today. Papuya leading the young FC Goa team today against Velsao Sports and Culture Club. But in the meantime, Brian takes a long free kick, and this could be a chance. And Kapil Hoble seems to have been tripped in the box. Yes, Peter Carvalho on the screen, but Dishank starts proceedings with a throw into Papuya. Is Christy Davis to Breeson. And that's a poor ball from Breeson in the end. It's a long ball in, but slightly off radar, but eventually wins the throw in, FC Goa. Arguing with the referee over there. Umesh Pujar. Ivan Costa. Cleared up finally by Velsao. Here's Dishank. 30 minutes on the clock, and FC Goa and Velsao are still locked in at 0-0. But here's a chance for Jesloy. Again, hit straight to the goalkeeper. He'll pick that up all day long, Dylan De Silva. Here's Papuya. Lalrem. Brian looking to go long, but plays it short. Velsao on the counter attack, but that's a good challenge in. It's been a game of attack and counter-attack from both ends, but not fruitful here to trouble the scorers. But can that scenario change late in the first half? We've seen drama in this Selvel Goa Professional League. This time Ganesh Thakur runs offside. Ganesh Thakur over there, coming into the first 11 today for Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. And the referee has called back the players into the dugout for a cooling break. It's extremely hot and humid out there, and the players do need water. Jude Barreto there barking instructions to his players. They've done a fantastic job so far. There's Climax Lawrence barking instructions to the Velsao players. Climax Lawrence, a legendary Indian footballer. And the players trot back onto the field. We'll start with the Brian Faria free kick. Right after the cooling break. Tries to switch it straight, and this is Dishank. That's a chance. Wasim Inamdar! That was a beautiful take. All it required is the finish, but Wasim Inamdar wasn't able to do that. There's this ball toe poked to Dishank. That volley just goes wide of the post. Presley Mascarenas now to take the long goal kick. Scrappy in the middle, and Lalrem comes away with the ball. Tried that interchanging of passes, but didn't really happen. Here's Brian. Dishank. Brian tries to switch it again, but this time gets caught. But Delton Colasso wins the throw-in to Breeson. There's a fight in midfield right now. A battle going on between Ganesh Thakur and Breeson. Both trying to outdo the other, but in the meantime, this is a good chance, and Delton Colasso has got the ball to Lalrem. And the throw-in goes FC Goa's way. Not enough players in the box today for FC Goa, like we saw last time against Dempo. Here's Breeson picking up the ball in the midfield. Brian plays it square to Ivan Costa. And Wasim Inamdar I think has just won a penalty for FC Goa. We'll see that ball from Ivan Costa. There is Wasim Inamdar, and that is very, very, very clumsy from Peter Carvalho. That is extremely clumsy from Peter Carvalho. You cannot do that as an experienced man. Runs straight into Wasim Inamdar, who wins the penalty. And after quite an even half for the first 37 minutes in the game, Kapil Hoble is standing over the penalty for FC Goa. Can Presley Mascarenhas save his team and Peter Carvalho the blushes? Kapil Hoble, and he shot it over. Kapil Hoble has shot that penalty over the bar. There is the action replay. Boy, what drama. Presley Mascarenhas, the captain, and Peter Carvalho will be breathing a big sigh of relief. Presley takes the goal kick. Rohan Rodriguez back to Umesh Pujar, who tries to play it long. And gives the foul away, Lalrem, using his hands against Ronald Azevedo. Peter Carvalho there, giving the penalty away, but Kapil Hoble has missed the penalty, and that's a good chance for Velsao, and this time Velsao has won the penalty. Wow, this is interesting right now, because we'll see in the action replay there's Savlon Cardozo, and that is a clear handball and no complaints at all from the FC Goa players. Brian Faria there, and this is Jesloy Moniz standing over the ball against Dylan Da Silva. Jesloy Moniz, the burden on his shoulders. Dylan Da Silva looks determined to stop this from going into the back of the net. Oh, surprise, surprise, is it? And guess what? Dylan Da Silva has saved the spot kick from Jesloy Moniz. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? We've had 2 spot kicks in the last 2 minutes, and the score is still 0-0. The game has lit up over here at the Duler Stadium, and this is Lalrem Ruata, keeps the ball in beautifully, plays it to Kapil Hoble. Breeson controlling it well, Breeson, and plays it wide. Ivan Costa. Ivan Costa chips the ball, but straight to Presley Mascarenhas. There is Wasim Inamdar on the ground at the moment, holding on to his face. It's incredible here at the Duler Stadium how the score line is still 0-0 between FC Goa and Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. Let's just run you through the last 2 minutes. A long ball into the box of Velsao Sports and Cultural Club, and Peter Carvalho brings Wasim Inamdar down and gives the penalty away. Kapil Hoble shoots it way over the bar against Presley Mascarenhas. Just a minute later, we have Velsao Sports and Culture Club who win the penalty courtesy a handball. But here's the corner from Brian Mascarenhas, easily collected by Dylan Da Silva, who sets it forward for the counter, but well picked up by Velsao. And yeah, as I was saying, Chesler Moniz won the penalty with the handball of Brian Faria. Took the penalty himself, but Dylan Da Silva showed pure class in guessing the right way. And the score is still 0-0 between FC Goa and Velsao Sports and Culture Club. What an exciting first half this has been from both teams. Velsao Sports and Cultural Club have been most impressive so far against the formidable FC Goa, the title contenders, especially after a confidence boosting win against Tempo Sports Club. Is Lalram. That's a good ball. Yes, Kapil Hoble. Preson. And that's a brilliant save in the end, I think, from Presley Mascarenhas. He's injured himself in the process. That was a brilliant through ball to Kapil Hoble, and I think he just comes out and just touches the ball with his finger. A beautiful ball from Lalram. Kapil Hoble tries to go past Presley, but fearless keeping from Presley Mascarenhas there. Absolutely wonderful to watch. The captain leading from the front, injuring himself in the process. Is an important man for that Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. The referee just checking on the goalkeeper. Just taking their time, the physio. The game cannot be started without the goalkeeper in a match. He seems to be fine. Just seems to be still in considerable amount of pain. There'll be quite some additional time given, injury time given to the players. And then we confirm from the referee, assistant referee, that 3 minutes of injury time will be added at the end of this first half. Presley Mascarenhas gingerly walks up, gives the thumbs up to the referee. And the referee will start the game with the bounce of the ball. Deshank takes over and plays it back to Papuya, who goes long for looking for Christy Davis, but here's Rohan Rodriguez does beautifully. That slick play from Rohan Rodriguez, and here's Peter Carvalho. Umesh Pujar. Rohan Rodriguez, but gives it away. Daryl Silva. Here's Brian moving forward with the ball. Brayson Dubin Fernandez Plays it to Ivan Costa, to Brian. Pressed by 2, beautifully done by Brian. Goes past 3, 4 and passes to Papuya, who moves forward now. Great work there from Brian Faria. Here's Papuya. There's Kapil Hoble, but dispossessed again, and this Papuya straight up. What a ball that is from Papuya, the captain. This is Wasim Inamdar keeping in control, but well defended by Velsao. Ganesh Thakur picks up the ball in the midfield, fighting with Wasim Inamdar, and Wasim gives the foul away, and Ganesh Thakur does very well over there. Ganesh Thakur. Velsao Sports and Cultural Club have been impressive in this first half. Had the chance to go ahead, but Jesla Moniz's weak penalty saved by Dylan Silva, as was Kapil Hoble's, but he shot it over. It's a good run, but it's hit straight against the defender, and here's Ronald picking up the spoils. It's a beautiful ball again. Savlon Cardozo, that's well worked out, but FC Goa gives away a corner. The last attack probably of the first half, and Velsao have poured men forward, and Savlon Cardozo looks like he's going to take the corner. Savlon Cardozo, but a poor corner in the end, straight into the safe hands of Dylan Silva. Still struggling, Presley Mascarenas. Seems to have had a head injury. The referee just checking on him. Dylan plays it wide. Referee may be just adding 1 or 2 minutes more because of the delay, because of the injury on Presley. This is a good run again. Look at this from Savlon Cardozo, just going past players. But at the end of the first half, from the Duler Stadium for match number 19 between Velsao Sports and Cultural Club and FC Goa, it is FC Goa 0 and Velsao Sports and Cultural Club 0. Kapil Hoble, the man missing the first penalty, which could have put FC Goa ahead, but he shot for the Stars. And the halftime score at the Duler Stadium, it's FC Goa 0, Velsao Sports and Cultural Club 0. Welcome back to the second half at the Duler Stadium between a very, very fighting Velsao Sports and Cultural Club and a slightly off-color FC Goa in the first half. What an exciting first half that was. 2 missed penalties, chances galore, and it's still 0-0. Rohan Rodriguez has gone off and Shamir Babu Swami has come on in place of Rohan Rodriguez. Shamir Babu has been quite impressive in the last 2-3 matches. But Rohan Rodriguez had the chance early on to put Velsao Sports and Cultural Club ahead, but Brian Faria with a brilliant block in. But that's FC Goa starting proceedings and wins the throw-in straight away. We might see urgency from this FC Goa squad in the second half. They have played slow football in the attacking third today, much like how they did in the first match against Selgalkar, but they had come back strong, and I'm sure Degi Cardozo has been quick to notice that and address that at halftime. Yes, Papuya, the captain, with the free kick, but it's a very poor free kick straight into the hands of Presley Mascarenas, who had a tough time towards the end of the first half. Got a knock on his head in a clash with Kapil Hoble, but seems absolutely fine now. Dishang there giving the throw in to Velsao Sports and Culture Club, who takes the long throw. Mesh Pujar is Christy Davis trying to thread it through, but Velsao back in possession. Ganesh Thakur and is brought down by Kapil Hoble. There's another substitution. Rohan Rodriguez coming in place of Shamir Babu Swami. Brian Mascarenas to take this free kick. With a good ball in, Brian Mascarenas goes off the head of Papuya, but eventually cleared out for a throw-in by Lalrem. Velsao have really done their homework well against FC Goa. They've read each and every player. But will FC Goa require the genius of Romeo Fernandez today? But here's Delton Colasso, the pacey winger, trying to go past 3 players, and here's a chance from Delton Colasso, but can't bring it under control. He's always a threat with his pace, Delton Colasso. What a nippy customer he is. Here's Lalrem. Ivan Costa to Christy Davis. To Ivan Costa, who plays it in, but cleared out by Peter Carvalho. Brian Faria heads it calmly to Delton. This Christy Davis just missing his range with his passing. Here's Delton again. It's a good ball to Wasim Inamdar. Ganesh Thakur. Ronald just overcooks it with his touch. Here's Christie. It's a beautiful ball from Christie. The no-look pass. Looking for Kapil Hoble, but Kapil is in an offside position. Just in the nick of time there, Peter Carvalho steps up and wins the offside against Kapil Hoble. Here's Brian Mascarenas. Plays it long. Beautiful switch from the man. Throw in for Velsao. Quick interchange of passing, but goes out for a throw in for Velsao. It's a free kick for FC Goa. There's Wasim Inamdar, who scored the goal last game against Tempo. There's Papuya again with the free kick. Long ball in, but no one really attacking the ball from FC Goa. Here's Ivan Costa. Lalrem looking to flick it away, but Savlon Cardozo picks up the ball on the left, increases the pace. Preson shucks him off. Savlon Cardozo, step over, gives in a beautiful cross that's still in dangerous position. Christy Davis heads it out, eventually cleared out, but what a great cross there from Savlon Cardozo. Fantastic work from the young man, Savlon Cardozo, over there. We can see that replay once the ball goes out, but that was fantastic work from Savlon Cardozo. Delton Colasso to Lalrem here. That's a fantastic ball here again. That's what a chance again for Kapil Hoble. Here's that ball. Delton Colasso passes to Lalrem. Look at that, beautifully weighted for Kapil Hoble, and can't finish it. His scoring boots are not quite on him today. Here's Brian Mascarenas. Very exciting game from both teams. Both teams opening up each other and creating chances, and that's a great turn. But well defended, and that's given away by Breeson. That's a chance. Deflected into the hands of Dylan Da Silva. Dylan Da Silva looking for Lalrem, but straight into the hands of his compatriot, the other goalkeeper, Presley Mascarenas. Ivan Costa now for Lalrem. Taken off his foot, Lalrem, but here's Ganesh Thakur picking up the ball in midfield, and here's the ever so impressive Savlon Cardozo. This time a good tackle from Ivan Costa. And guess who is coming on for FC Goa? Romeo Fernandez is on the field for FC Goa against Lalem Ruata. He's only been training with them for about 2 weeks. He signed for them yesterday. He's quite a name here in Goa. Romeo Fernandez, what impact can he have on this game? Sure, it can be mentally a downer for the likes of Velsao. A player of the likes of Lalem Ruata going off the field, and guess who comes on? A former Dempo, FC Goa, Atletico Paranaense, East Bengal, Odisha FC player, now plying his trade in FC Goa, coming on in place of Lalem Ruata. Spent a season playing the Brazilian Super League in Brazil, Atletico Paranaense. What a talent he is, Romeo Fernandez. The golden left foot that he has. Can he uplift this FC Goa team? There we see that ball from Papuya, and Kapil Hoble again being pushed by Peter Carvalho. Romeo Fernandez has also made 1 appearance for India and 4 appearances for India under 23. Has scored 3 goals in those 4 appearances for India under 23. That's gone off Brian Faria, and a Velsao throw-in. Savlon Cardozo, very impressive today, that man, the number 7 for Velsao, Savlon Cardozo. It's Brian Mascarenhas. Ivan Costa gives away another throw-in. Here's Cheslai Moniz chasing, but picked up by Papuya to Dylan Da Silva. Here's Papuya. Papuya plays it square to Brian. To Papuya. Plays it down on the left hand side. Good work there. And that's a chance, but again deflected into the hands of Presley Mascarenhas. Presley gets it long. Tishang there goes for the header, but Papuya to Dylan Da Silva. Dylan plays it long. Straight to Brian Mascarenhas. Here's Ronald. Umesh Pujar. That's a great run over there. That's beautiful running, and that's a good cross in from Shamir Babu. What a great first touch by Romeo Fernandez. There's Delton Colasso. Look at that from Delton Colasso. That's absolutely brilliant, but does a tad bit too much over there and loses the ball. That's where maturity comes in for these young lads like Delton Colasso, but what a talent Delton Colasso is. And that's a foul given away. That's a soft one on Shamir Babu. And we have a substitution here. Daryl Silva going off and Akshay Pashilkar coming on. gives the thumbs up. Daryl Silva to Climax Lawrence. Free kick to be taken by Brian Mascarenhas. He's got a good left foot, Brian Mascarenhas. Can he put the ball in a dangerous area? That's gone long, and a disappointing ball in the end from Brian Mascarenhas. Goal kick, and here's the extremely nippy and fast Delton Colasso to Wasim Inamdar, and yes, guess who scores the goal? The man who's just been signed yesterday for FC Goa, Romeo Fernandez. But look at this walk from Delton Colasso. The ball goes to Wasim Inamdar, pulls it back in. That's a great save from Presley Mascarenhas, but Romeo Fernandez, the man, right place at the right time. FC Goa 1, Velsao Sports and Cultural Club 0. Immediate impact from Romeo Fernandez. But here's Jesloy Moniz. Cuts it back in, and in the end, a poor effort from Shamir Babu, but that was a good cut back in. And now FC Goa will be looking to slow things down. Here's Papuya. Brian Faria. Brian Faria goes for the long ball, but headed out easily by Peter Carvalho. Picked up in midfield by Breeson. FC Goa, I believe, won't stop at one goal over here. They know that if they have to just catch Salgaocar FC, they have to increase the goal difference as well, because it's a single leg fixture in the Selvel Goa Professional League this time. And Salgaocar has a massive goal difference, way above the others, just not on points, but they have a goal difference of 10 goals. They are yet to concede, and they have scored 10 goals in their 3 matches. Stephen Satarkar scoring 6 of them, sitting pretty on top of the goal scoring charts. This is again Savlon Cardozo. What an impressive performance this has been from him. Slightly wayward effort, but full points for the effort. Savlon Cardozo has been very impressive in this campaign, not just in this match. Here's Papuya. Dylan De Silva. Plays it long, Dylan De Silva. Looking for Ivan Costa. Here's Delton, but goes off Delton's knee in the end. Here's Klusner. Plays it long. Dylan. Christy Davis there. Dangerous play. And that's Dishang coming off. And Velroy Fernandez coming in place of Dishang. That was Romeo Fernandez on the ball. Immediate impact from Romeo Fernandez, scoring the only goal of the match so far. Hardly 5 minutes on the field. And Preeson intercepts the pass. It's Preeson fighting for the ball with Chesley. It's Brian Faria. Scrappy football going on. That's great work there. Look at this football from FC Goa. That's absolutely brilliant over there. Running rings around the Velsao players over there. It's back with Papuya. It's Christy Davis. Back with Papuya. Preeson. Brian Faria. Brian to Velroy. Velroy fighting for the ball. But gives away a free kick in the process that we see in the replay. Fighting with Ronald over there, but here's a chance and miscommunication with the players. Dylan and Papuya over there. Gives away a useless corner over there, FC Goa. Akshay Pashilkar to take the corner for Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. Can he put it in a dangerous area? We've not seen much from Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. They have been impressive. They've had good starts, but they haven't been able to maintain it. That was a good ball in, and this is the counter. Here's Preeson, and he cannot keep it in. That's a free kick, I guess, for FC Goa. Papuya takes it quickly to Preeson. Velroy plays it out to Kapil Hoble. Kapil Hoble comes into that right back position at the moment. It's absolutely delightful to watch how many positions some of these FC Goa players can actually shift in for. Kapil Hoble has played as a forward, as a right back, as a central midfield, as a winger. That's modern football for you. But here's Savlon Cardozo. So impressive. Savlon Cardozo up against Elton Colasso. Keep such close control, Savlon Cardozo. Here's Chesley Moniz. Back to Brian Mascarenas, who puts the ball in, but that's a dangerous one. Again from Papuya. Gives away another corner. Here we see that ball in again. It's the corner from Akshay. Slightly long, but not completely cleared off by FC Goa. There's Ivan Costa. Throw in. Umesh Pujar to take the throw in. Ganesh Thakur to Umesh Pujar. It's a good cross in again, and on the other end to Savlon. Savlon with a good cross in now, but Papuya heads it out. The calm and composed Dylan De Silva comes out and collects it. Here's Dylan. Plays it long. Looking for Delton again. Looking for the foul, but the referee says nothing doing. Brian Mascarenas throws it quickly to Ronald. This has been a good fight from Velsao Sports and Cultural Club, but one moment of magic from the trio of Delton Colasso, Wasim Inamdar and Romeo Fernandez leads to a Romeo goal which gives FC Goa the lead against Velsao. Brian plays it to Breeson. Puya to Breeson. That's a beautiful switch to Kapil Hoble. That's a great ball. Looking for Delton Colasso, but even the pace of Delton Colasso cannot get to the ball there from Kapil Hoble. Rolls out for a goal kick for Presley Mascarenas. The long kick from Presley, but Kapil Hoble comes forward and heads it out. And Savlon Cardozo wins the free kick. Brian Mascarenas with the long free kick. Dylan De Silva taking his time. Here's Papuya to Brian Faria. Brian Faria moving up with the ball. And Velsao Fernandez, to his surprise, gives away the throw. Here's Savlon. Savlon Cardozo gives the way ball cheaply now. And that's good work from Ganesh Thakur to win the ball back. Gets the throw, Delton Colasso. This Brian Mascarenas with the throw for Velsao. Here's Ganesh Thakur. It's good work from Umesh Pujar to Ganesh Thakur. Back to Klusner. Here's Ganesh Thakur again. It's a beautifully played ball to Akshay. Spreads it wide, but not the best ball in. Here's a chance. Slapped across the face of goal, but no trouble in the end for FC Goa and Dylan De Silva. Poor clearance initially from Brian. A lot of square and short passes happening in the FC Goa defensive half at the moment. Here's Papuya. Dylan De Silva. It's Velroy, but a foul from Ronald this time. Will get the yellow card from the referee over there. Ronald Azevedo. Ronald Azevedo gets the yellow card for the foul on Velroy. Brian Faria standing over the ball for the free kick. Not too many men forward for FC Goa. Leaves it for Breeson. That's a good ball in to the back post, but slightly overcooked over there, and Goes out for a goal kick. We've not seen much of Romeo Fernandez apart from that goal. He's been a quiet customer, but the best players really come alive when it's needed the most. And Romeo Fernandez did just that and has given FC Goa a 1-0 lead against Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. And it's the cooling break here in the second half. Romeo Fernandez giving FC Goa the lead within 5 minutes of him being introduced into the match. Here we see that beautiful run from Delton. Plays it through for Wasim Inamdar, who cuts it back in. Just can't get it through Presley Mascarenhas. Deflected, and Romeo Fernandez right there at the right place to tap it in to an empty net. Romeo Fernandez, the typical celebration that he does whenever we see him score a goal. He's one of the few Indian players to have plied his trade in the international football scene, and the only Indian player to have played in the Brazilian Super League. He's played for Atletico Paranaense on loan. Kapil Hoble starts proceedings with the throw-in. This Kapil plays it back to Brian. Here's Papuya. Back to Dylan. Dylan plays it long, beautifully chipped and weighted to Kapil Hoble, who wins the throw-in. Here's Kapil Hoble again, and a string of mistakes from the man, and gives away the free kick. Brian Mascarenhas again with the free kick. Here's Ronald Azevedo. Peter Carvalho. It's a great turn. And look at that man going, Delton Colasso. Just can't get the ball back. It's Klusna Pereira. Here's Breeson. Christy Davis. Delton. Beautiful work again, but just can't get the ball back again from Velroy. Delton Colasso. That's a header from Christy Davis. Kapil Hoble does brilliantly over there and turns around. Here's Papuya. Long ball, but no man's land. But Delton Colasso there again. I beg your pardon, that was Romeo Fernandez pressing. It's Breeson trying to get it under control, but here's Jeslai Moniz in fight with two FC Goa players over there, who does brilliantly. Breeson skips past the challenge, but That's given away in a dangerous position. And here's Savlon Cardozo on the left hand side to Brian Mascarenas, who puts in a good cross, but Puya is there. And here's Ganesh Thakur. Ganesh Thakur tries to wriggle his way past Ivan Costa. Wins the corner. Brian Mascarenas to take the corner. That's a good corner, and Peter Carvalho did get at the end of it. Brian Mascarenas with the corner there. It's a beautiful ball in. Peter Carvalho with a great jump, but just cannot get over and keep it down. Another chance goes begging for Velsao Sports and Culture Club. Dylan hooks it up long. And Brian heads it back to Kluzna, being chased by Romeo Fernandez, and the ball is still in. And Brian Mascarenas keeps it in and still going and plays it long to Jesloy. Puya deals with it comfortably to Christy Davis. Umesh Pujar literally diving into the ball. And Delton Colasso, again yellow card. There we see that's not a yellow card for the foul, but kicks the ball away and gets the yellow card. Delton Colasso. Umesh. It's Shamir Babu Swami taking the throw in. Climax Lawrence is the assistant coach of Velsao Sports and Culture Club. Must be sharing his experience with these young boys. It's a long throw in from Umesh Pujar. That's headed on by Peter Carvalho, and Kapil Hoble clears it. Here's Brian Mascarenas. Good work, but Savlon Cardozo with a slightly heavy touch. Here's Akshay Pashilkar. Gives away the ball, and this is Wasim Inamdar. Cannot keep it in control, and that's Akshay winning the ball cleanly. Papuya. Wasim is still on the ground. He's remained on the ground. He's quite a bit in pain, but the play continues in the meantime, and Savlon Cardozo. Brian Mascarenas with the ball in. Here's Ranu Singh Rajawat. Here's Romeo Fernandez, puts the ball out. And there is Wasim Inamdar. Here's the chance, but here's where he got injured. Slight slip on the turf. That could be dangerous sometimes. I hope it's nothing serious for Wasim Inamdar. In considerable amount of pain there at the moment, Wasim Inamdar. Physio doing his work over there. The stretcher is being called by the referee. There is Wasim Inamdar being stretched off, and Klusna Pereira plays it straight to the FC Goa players. And here's the fast Delton Colasso. Look at him racing past the players. And that could be a dangerous tackle, and that is for sure a yellow card in the making. Umesh Pujar, the culprit over there. We'll see it on the replay again. And you can see why he's disappointed over there, Umesh Pujar. Umesh Pujar had actually made a brilliant tackle on Delton Colasso, but the referee decides against it, and a yellow card to Umesh Pujar. But you could see that pace from Delton Colasso, just racing past Umesh Pujar. Last ditch tackle from Umesh Pujar. Joybert coming in, and there you go, Wasim Inamdar being substituted and Joybert coming in. Oh, that's a great free kick at the first post, but saved by Presley Mascarenhas. Another corner for FC Goa, and Breeson to take it. Breeson to take the corner. That's again slightly long, but this is a chance. There was a good rise from Brian Faria. Again, there's been some massive injury, and that's not a pretty sight. That's not a pretty sight at all at the moment. This is the corner. We'll see how this incident happened. There is that elbow which caught Umesh Pujar on the head from Brian Faria. Brian Faria's elbow just catching Umesh Pujar there on the head. And the stretcher running into the ground. The medical assistance team. We do have, in today's modern football and physio, we do have quick remedies for stopping the blood from flowing, but we see Umesh Pujar being stretched off. We wish him a speedy recovery. Umesh Pujar has been impressive in this year's Selvel Goa Professional League. But Presley Mascarenhas starts proceedings while Umesh Pujar is being attended to by the medical team here at the Duler Stadium. Here's Klusna, plays the long ball. Controlling the ball. Here's Shamir Babu. But look at that pace from Delton Colasso. Look at that shift he's putting in. What an asset he must be to the team. Running up and down that left and right wing. It is Akshay Pashelkar. Puts in a decent ball, but Velsao Sports and Cultural Club down to 10 men at the moment. What seemed to be a hard task has become even harder right now. They do not have any more substitutes left, Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. FC Goa seems to have done enough at the moment. Slight delay in that goal kick as we see Umesh Pujar, who will be taken out. Six minutes of additional time. 6 minutes of additional time given by the referee. Here we see Umesh Pujar again. Seems to be doing fine, but you never want to take a chance when blood is pouring out of your head. We'll see that incident once more. That corner from Breeson and Brian Faria. There you see that elbow just catching Umesh Pujar. There we see, and in the meantime the proceedings have started, and this is Velroy who's given to Breeson. Kapil Hoble giving it away to Jesloy, and goes out for a throw-in for FC Goa. 6 minutes of extra time to be played at the Duler Stadium. Joybot flicking it on and chasing it himself. Peter Carvalho clearing up the mess, passing it back to his goalkeeper Presley, and Presley's back on the ball. Plays it long, Presley. Looking for Jesloy, but picked up by Christy Davis, who wins the foul. Ronald Azevedo giving away that foul. It's good work from Ranu Singh Rajawat. Here's Kluzna moving forward. It's a good ball played to Jesloy, standing up against Brian, and here's Savlon Cardozo. Good ball in from Savlon, but just over the head of his teammate, and Dylan Silva comes out and collects it easily, and this is Romeo Fernandez. That's poorly, gingerly given away by Romeo Fernandez, and foul on Peter Carvalho by Velroy. Peter Carvalho gave the penalty away in the first half, but Kapil Hoble Shot it over. And this time Breeson is on the ground. There seems to be quite a bit of anger amongst the Velsao players. And that's a throw-in. There's Jesloy going straight at the assistant referee's face. Jesloy getting the yellow card. The game not ending on a light note. Angry scenes here at the Duler Stadium. Here's Brian Mascarenas moving up with that left wing. That's a good cross in, but straight into the hands of the safe Dylan De Silva, who tries to release Joybert, but cannot keep it in control. And that's Akshay Pashelkar, and that's Shamir Babu. Here's Delton, and that's a very dangerous tackle from Shamir Babu. Things are getting heated up here towards the end of the game. And there we see Delton Colasso now going off the ground. Things are really getting heated up. Puya plays it in. Joybert with his left foot takes the shot. This could be it! And Kapil Obley gets in the rebound. The left-footed grounder from Joybert. We'll see that again. Papuya puts it up. The header from Klusner. Joybert on his left foot puts it in, but that's poor from Presley Mascarenas. He should be doing better than that. He just passes it on to the path of Kapil Hoble, and he does make amends for that penalty miss. It's FC Goa 2, Velsao Sports and Cultural Club 0. 10-man Velsao Sports and Cultural Club has put up a brilliant fight against FC Goa, but it is FC Goa 2, Velsao Sports and Cultural Club 0. They climb up the ladder on the points table. And what a signing Romeo Fernandez has turned out to be, opening the scoring as he came on in that second half, and Kapil Hoble making amends for that missed penalty and scoring the second goal. Presley Mascarenas is there. Just putting it into the path of Kapil Hoble towards the end. Should be doing better, but what a match it has been at the Duler Stadium. At full time, it is FC Goa 2, Velsao Sports and Cultural Club 0. We'll head to the post-match interviews after the highlights. And what a match that was. There was the highlights of FC Goa versus Velsao Sports and Cultural Club. And it is tomorrow's match. Match number 20 between the big one, the rivalry Dempo Sports Club versus Churchill Brothers SC. Please do tune in, because ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a thriller. For now, see you and goodbye. See you at Duler Stadium tomorrow.